I'm a deacon, you should shut up when I'm speaking. If you talking, then I bet I get to tweaking.
Let's get it started. GFM, God-fearing man. We got Slugo on today. I'm gonna play some music till they get up in here. Let's get it. Right.
I said move it like you mean it. Act like I can't get between it. If you ain't heard, I am the meanest. Or the cleanest, or the keenest. A little bit of this to the how you leaning. Yes, a pussy cat, I seen it. Blowing smoke, I know you seen it. You ain't gonna turn me into a heathen or a demon. Got me squeezing, and the same thing that's got me squeezing.
Appreciate it, yo.
Got me breathing. A little bit harder, so appealing. Words just can't describe the feeling. Crewing it back and we ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving till we get even. Now do it up, why wouldn't you show me love? I got you by surprise, no mama, give it up. Because we live it up.
Hands down, hands up. Do what you want to, whatever you want to. What's up with it?
What's up with it? Go nuts with it, go nuts with it. All the girls in the house keep up with it. All the fellas in the place keep touching it. Still looking for the girl with a small waist. Ain't worried about face D-cups with it. Still looking for the girl with a small waist. Ain't worried about face D-cups with it. And Family's got the vapors, cause I'm grinding like a skater. And I never deal with fakers. I am such a Terminator. Sure, come get terminated. I am.
Boy, wanna play? How the block is at?
Wow, I was thinking.
I don't know, unfollow me. Don't head on.
We can get some cuddies and just do
Block.
this every weekend. I cuddy, I studied you for a reason. And she wants some cuddy, she on me and she ain't leaving. She wants some cuddy,
She on me and she ain't leaving.
do it up, why wouldn't you show me love? I got you.
Got that joint. I'm gonna play this one next. Right here. GFM. What's up, girl? This Slugo shit. I'm just playing this shit. I'm finna interview him in a second. I just got him on. I'm just playing some of his shit till he get in here. And here vibing, you feel me? How you been? You in the DMV? You like it out there? My sister out there. I'll be out there soon. We fuck around. I got a link. Oh God now. I'm in LA. Slug might have something with this bass line. I think this one, I'm stuck in between which one of these bass lines my favorite. This one we did together, me and Slug did this one together. What's the name? What's up with it? Lady Killer. That sound familiar, low key. Link that, make that connect. Fuck around, make some music together, type shit. You feel me? Make some history together. Go down in history. It's gonna be a good one though. I got 82 questions for Slug, yo. See how this will go.
Yes, a pussy cat, I seen it. Blowing smoke, I know you seen it. You can turn me into an evening or a demon. Got me squeezing. And the same thing that's got me squeezing. Got me.
There you go, right there.
A little bit harder, so appealing. Words just can't describe the feeling.
Slug.
We ain't leaving, no, we ain't leaving till we get even. Now do it up, why wouldn't you show me love? We live it up, head down, hands up. So what you gon' do? Whatever you want to.
Slug, what's the word? I'm trying to see which one of these bass lines I like. I'm going through the music right now. We gonna wait till it get cracking up here. Then we gonna start. You know what I mean?
All right.
Hold on. It's the Strings of Life.
Strings of Life.
Hold on. I like this. This one right here. This one.
You trying to figure out what's the music for? To play in the background?
Yeah, this yours. I don't know when
I
it
know.
came like this bass line.
That ain't the record. To play
that Get Excited.
yeah. Or play the original.
I was just talking about that. That's a remix.
What?
The one that was just
Oh,
playing.
no, that's the original.
That's what I'm saying. That bass line is stupid.
I'll go ahead. Whatever you want to play, I don't care. You know, I got a gang of records.
In real life. Now I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna tell you something crazy. So the Get Excited, the one that's on the LSD.
Right.
You know, it's February 2nd. I got the verse, Isaiah 2nd, chapter 2, verse 2. And the song start, your JUKE mix start at 2:22.
I don't even play the lottery. I might play that in the lottery.
Oh, it's just a bunch of twos around. I'm like, damn. That's what I'm like, whoa.
Time radio, what's up?
I'm following the numbers. Hold on, I'm gonna go 222.
222.
Stop that shit, man. Fuck with you on the rap shit, but we doing this juke shit right now. DJ Slugo, juke mix, get excited, cut the song.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's hard. That's hard, Slug. I thank you for that, man.
Yeah, these people don't got a chance.
They don't stand a chance. We ever gonna get that remix though?
Yeah.
That'll be hard to get that remix on it.
I gotta do that.
With all us, cause
yeah, we need to do that.
Well, before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a verse. Like I said, it's Isaiah 2:2, and it's in the last days, the mountain of the Lord's house will be at the highest of all. I'm stumbling because I changed it to folks. In the last days, the mountain of the folks' house will be the highest of all. the most important place on earth, it would be raised above the other hills, and people from all over the world will stream there to worship. So considering you the king of ghetto house, I was just like, nah, we gotta start this off right. Tell me that ain't hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard. All them tools. So it's
I see Marvo on here.
huh?
Marvo.
I know that when I seen him, my soul, I thought like, man,
Somebody
Marvel.
said I'm playing 222 tonight.
You just said it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you win, we in.
When you gotta cut us in, cut us out, you hit that number, bro.
Yeah, I know if he won or not. I know his ass. I know if he won.
2 is off the chain. Nah, that's cool. So the first thing that we got the Bible verse, so we got get excited. The irony of that verse is, like I said, I picked it because I never knew you to smoke.
That I didn't smoke?
I ain't never known you to smoke.
No.
So when I saw the record, I was like, I'm finna try to see if he'd clear me on this one. So then I tried it for 420 and I released it. And I was like, well, shit, since he released it, I'm not gonna ask for another one. I'm just gonna remix the remix, goddamn.
Yeah. A lot of people be tripping when I tell them I don't smoke and I don't drink. They be like, what?
Right, because all you do is make that, as they would say, ratchet music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I be going out the country, people be like, wait a minute, hold on.
You don't drink.
You don't drink or smoke?
That's what's crazy.
I used to, though, like in high school, but, you know, I kind of, you know, after a while, it just got old for me, and I was like, I'm done. You know? So I'll be making all of, like, when I was in Belgium, the dude was like, you making that shit with a clear head? How?
Hey, I still got some questions. Y'all got some songs where the rats and all that. It's like, how the hell?
Clear head. Clear head.
Yeah, where the rats with a clear head?
I make music off experiences, like, or I hear somebody say something, be like, oh shit, that's a record. You know? So I'll hear it, or I'll ask the person, like, hey, you want to record that for me? It's just the way you just said it. You know, be like, and run to the studio, whatever it takes.
You think y'all are the first rappers?
I wouldn't say that.
I argue that. I argue y'all out. This is why, because they trying to remove y'all from history.
Well, this is what I always tell people. You can't, if you're looking at how stuff is going right now, there's no way in the world to delete history.
True.
Like, it's always there. Like, somebody's going to discover it and be like, oh, wow, 500 years.
True.
And y'all been lying for 500 years. You know what I'm saying? Here's the actual proof right here. So when you got stuff that's documented, man, like if it's documented and it's etched in stone, man, there's nothing you can do. Like nothing. You can bury it at some point. This is what people don't understand about the law of gravitation. You bury it. It's the same with bodies and anything. You can put it down the bottom of the ocean with they be putting the cylinders, I mean, what is it called?
Cement?
Yeah, the cement blocks on people's legs and everything.
Yeah.
At some point, that body coming up.
At some point.
So it's like, bro, you can't hide it. Like, you can't hide it. You cannot hide the truth. Okay. So I tell people all the time, just tell the truth. You know, get it on out there, get it on over with. Like, I be hearing people like, I started this and I started that. They just had a thing on Facebook yesterday or day before yesterday. They was arguing about who started the mixtape stuff and all that. And I said, well, I tell y'all what, it don't matter really who started. It's like who has it now. You know, it's like I know a lot of people who started stuff and ain't benefited from it at all.
Yeah.
So I be looking at people like, yeah, you started it, but he rich off of it. So
do now.
Make that make sense to me. So I don't argue about who started it. My thing be like, who got it now? Who's in what I was taught as I was coming up was ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns it? You know what I'm saying? You started it, yeah, that's cool. But if a person bought it from you or had the money to buy it from you when you was starting whatever you started, okay, yeah, you started, but you don't own it.
So before we get into it, you think that's the case with Godfather?
From where? Detroit?
Detroit, yeah.
He didn't start anything. He knows the truth. Like he ain't gonna never say he started nothing.
Okay.
I never claimed to have started. I mean, he definitely loves the style of music. Like he's not there. It's a lot of people that love the Chicago style of music. You know, he's one of those people that saw something, was interested in it, had the money to buy people's masters. And I tell people all the time, like I used to be mad at him, but it's like, how can you be mad at somebody who did good business? If he flat, this is how you got to look at business. If a person hands you a contract, and I learned this from a lawyer, when somebody hands you a contract, 9 times out of 10, the contract is in their favor.
That part. 10 times out of 10.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's in their favor.
In their favor.
But they hand it to you and say, read this, let me know what you think, and then we can come back to the table.
That part.
Your job is, I can't read this, so I need to pay somebody that can, who's going to bring it back into my favor because I'm paying them. So if I pay a lawyer and say, hey, I need you to bring this back in my favor. Like, I need you to tell me if they trying to fuck over me. And they gonna say, yep, right here they trying to fuck you. Right here they trying to fuck you. This should say this should say that, this should say this. All right, let's fix this and send it back. Then we send it back, and of course, they lawyer gonna look at it like either hell no, we won't go, or all right, this is cool, but this don't work. Okay, well, we need to come to some even ground. So it's like
you say,
yeah, bring the playing field back even.
Negotiate.
So they get mad about the problem. People be getting mad about is when they do business. People dangle that money in front of them. They make a fucked up business move, and then 5 years later, the record go platinum, and you mad?
My money back.
Yeah, man, you only gave me $10,000. Yeah, but remember, I gave you $10,000 when you was broke and fucked up.
So it's mine now.
Yeah, I bought it from you. You let me have ownership for $10,000. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to remember, not only did I give you $10,000, but I had to put another $20,000 into the record in order for it to be platinum.
Right.
So if you ain't willing to invest that type of money, then you know you can't wait till the record go platinum and then we talking about, man, they fucked me. How?
Cause like everybody do, man, like listen, boy,
I used to be that guy. So I want to make sure, like I'm finna, like on my, you know, I'm doing the meet and greet February 26th. So 2 of the classes I got, 2 of the panels that I had, one of them is the financial literacy panel. Mm-hmm. And then I got another panel where it's going to be mental, physical health awareness. Like a lot of
I'm on that.
Okay.
I need to.
Okay.
This is the Block Club. This is the meet and greet, right?
February
26th. I'm there.
So listen, man. Listen. I done had some conversations with some people and been like, look here, man. There comes a time when a motherfucker really gotta grow up, you know, as an artist, as a, like for instance, February the 4th, they shoot like, oh wait, let me go back. So I just shot a live interview for the Library of Congress.
That's deep.
Yeah, motherfuckers don't even know it's coming. Like I'm letting y'all know this first. They just did a documentary on the music here in Chicago
for the library, and
for the Library of Congress. They did me and my maybe 8 or 9 other guys.
That's legendary.
So, but it was some fun facts in the room that I even found out myself from hearing other people. Like, damn, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? But all of this information is finna be in the Library of Congress now. So that's what I mean by I mean by history. You can't erase it, bro. They telling it to you right there. It's being etched in stone right here in the Library of Congress with the people who actually started the sound.
That's hard. That's why I'm
so you can go ahead and tell people you did this and tell people you did that, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, bro, everybody, the truth, you can't hide the truth, bro.
You can't. Is that put out this still drop songs at the rate you do?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Listen, I got a 50-song album that I'm probably gonna do it like March or April. I'm almost done. I'm at like 36, I think. But I'm finna drop a 50-song album because I play Boiler Room April the 29th.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to drop it before I play Boiler Room. Boiler Room is enormous.
That house.
But I'm it's just been it's already starting off to be a great year for me, man. Like it's just been like when I just played the Horseshoe, bro, man.
You played
like that.
You played at the Horseshoe?
Yeah, at the casino.
That's hard. I know. I'm following.
Yeah, it was hard. Like I went bozo in there, bro. Like it was like I already know that my gift in life. I've always told that my gift in life is DJing and music. Like I know what God gave me to feed my family.
That part.
I know. A lot of people go in life and not even know what their gift is. I know what my gift is. I know what my God-given talent is to feed me and my family. So I take it. That's why I take it so. I end up falling out with a lot of people because a lot of people don't take it as serious as I take it. Like if I see you fucking around on the music side, I really can't fuck with you, bro. Cause they live and breathe this shit. This is it's like rocking my baby, and I'm not gonna hand you my motherfucking baby and you might drop my baby. Right. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I be telling people like, man, listen, man, if music is a hobby to you, get the fuck away from me. Yeah, ain't nothing to talk about. And it's not disrespectful in no form or fashion. If music is a hobby for you, bro, we ain't gonna never be able to talk on the same page because I live, eat, and breathe this shit, bro. Like, so.
We got enough people in here now. I want to go ahead and introduce yourself because you never introduced yourself.
DJ Slugo. This
is the king of ghetto house,
man. So man, I always tell people, like, I be want to give people the information. Anything else they can Google. Like, I be trying to get people to, because I know we on limited time. So I be like, for instance, I got a TV series I'm finna shoot February the 4th. Some people from LA coming down here. I'm the DJ on the show, right? So they had already picked music, but I was telling them like, nah, I need y'all to kind of like open it up a little bit more, let some more people submit their music, what have you. I shot a little video with one of the ladies who doing the show, right? But I was so disappointed when they were showing me the emails of what people were sending them. Like, how you been rapping and doing music for 5 years or more and don't know how to send a proper email?
Right.
Come on, man. So
you advocating on your end.
Hey, man, listen, Mr. Gordon. This is one of the reasons I stepped away from hip hop.
I know.
Hip hop and R&B, I said, I don't want to be around nothing that stresses me the way that music stresses me, because I be trying to tell artists like, come on, bro. Come on. You cannot, man, it's like, why get into a business and not learn the business side of it?
True. I mean, it got to grow up too, like playing devil's advocate on them. It was a time, a lot of them still in the street too. And unless you giving it your full time and your full focus, it could be a girl, but it could be.
No, here's where you get away from that. And this is what I was taught. If you don't have the time to do it, then pay somebody that can.
That part for the expertise. And get out the way and get done.
A lot of artists be wondering why, man, motherfuckers be charging. Yeah, because your ass don't know what the fuck you doing. So you got to pay somebody that do know what the fuck they doing. That's simple. If you trying to get to the next level, then you pay the person that can help you get to the next level. It's that simple. If you don't know what you're doing,
pay somebody to get to that next level. Now, that goes back to how we met, right? When we first met over at Bang House, ain't that what I said? I said, I got a lot of talent, but I don't know what to do with it. Let's get
what I tell you, let me guide you.
We've been gone ever since.
ever since. Yeah, man, it's simple. Knowledge is free. If you sit around long enough, you'll get it for the free.
On God.
If you sit around enough people and they in there having a conversation, you don't know what's going on in the room, just shut up. If you be quiet and you listen, that's why you got two of these instead of one. If you sit and listen long enough, if you don't pick up everything, you're going to pick up at least one or two jewels in the room.
You should.
Yeah.
Or at least you should.
If you're interested.
Right.
And that's what people are messed up at.
Now,
a lot of people are interested in learning no more. Everybody think they know everything.
Slug. Let me break something down for him. So the record that Slug on, it's his record. And he brought up an important point when we start to make the record, because I was asking him to do something as an artist that was a separate fee from help executive producing the album. Executive producing the album and producing the album came out to two separate fees. So now you got the executive producer, you got the album, the song we need him to remix. And then you got to double round and make sure every artist that he made sure put together, they got to rub his palms. So it's just like, at the end of the day, that's real executive producer. So he not just talking it. This stuff is itemized. And in hip hop, a lot of times, a lot of artists, they forget. It's just like, bro, you can't afford me to begin with. So let's just break this down and go a step at a time.
Exactly.
And it was good to say that, because a lot of times people like, come on, Slug, you already got your money off putting the album together for, and it's like,
no, let me tell you. So I end up getting a track. I got a blessing. I end up getting a track. One of the people put me on. One of my homies reached back. A guy I helped before reached back and got me on GTA. Big for yeah, I'm on Grand Theft Auto. So yeah, so he got me on there, and he in the process I learned, like, I can't tell it all because it's some other stuff I can't. But he taught me a couple of business moves during that while that was going on. Like, oh, okay, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time he on the phone with me, I'm just listening. I ain't saying nothing, whatever. I ain't trying to act like I ain't trying to act like I knew what he was talking about. When he got through saying what he was saying, I was like, hey, I really don't understand certain parts of what you were saying, bro. So let me tell you what I do understand. Then I need you to break down the other stuff in layman terms for me, so that when somebody else talking to me the way you talking to me, I'll understand it.
That's hard.
So, and he was like, what, Slugo, you don't know that? No, I don't. And I hit him with a, no, I don't.
And that
but I will when I get off the phone with you.
Come with letting go of that ego, edging God out. You got to make sure you let go of the willingness to be right.
I don't got no ego.
Teach me.
Hey, you know why I don't got no ego?
Why?
Jeff Bezos exists.
End of the day. And as long as we on this side of the ground, bitch, we gotta
man, until I'm able to stand next to dude and say, you ain't said much.
Yeah. With that said,
at least need to get a handshake. If I'm able to get in the room, see, people don't understand this. If I'm able to get in the room and shake hands with the man,
I'm there.
I done made some moves for me to be able to get in that room.
I made it.
Yeah. Until I get in that room with him and them people that be in the room with him, we ain't talking about nothing.
And let me tell you, when I knew you turned that new leaf, you don't F with rappers, right? When I said I got 2 rappers on the song, you was just like, nope. You got to give them something. You got to credit them out of your joint. But when it's business and it all broke down.
You just got to stick to your guns, man. Like, it ain't that I fuck with rappers on the personal side.
Yeah.
When it comes to rap music and R&B music, because me and Ben One was just having that same comment. You know, Ben my dog.
Yeah.
So
how deep? He's still
and Ben is R&B crazy.
He's still with Deidre?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ben is one of the, listen to me. Ben is one of the coldest R&B motherfuckers I've ever had the pleasure of being homies with.
That's
that
cold.
mother, he is cold.
That's cold.
I've been in the studio with that man and said, damn.
Yeah.
Like watching this man lay tracks and I watched that man write other people's verses and tell him how to sing it and tell him how to rap it. I'm like, man, he's so fucking creative. He's so fucking creative, it hurts him.
Man, he's supposed to be on the album then.
Yeah, that's you. You didn't let if you that's all right.
Man, y'all see how you blame that shit on me that quick?
Yeah, that's definitely on you, because that's a hey, like I always tell you, when you mention anybody to what I say, oh, that's a phone call.
Phone call.
That's a phone call. You didn't ask me to make the call. That one with it. That was in the speed dial.
When I was missing people or going too far, you stopped me.
Yeah, but you know what? You didn't mention no R&B people. Like, I don't think you was trying to do the R&B shit. You know,
Danny boy.
Yeah, but Danny was your people already.
Yeah, we pulled him in through. Yeah,
did that. I didn't pull Danny in.
That's you, man.
I ain't
That's you, man.
No R&B motherfucker. You gotta remember, if I'd have mentioned R&B people, I would have mentioned Ben. I said Reese from 3Ps.
Brought Kenya in.
Kenya was on my remix. Kenya right. That's different.
Yeah, man.
And she a female.
I'll take the blame, man. That's the fault.
I take that hit.
Yeah.
I take it with you, though. Yeah. I mean, but I had already told them I wasn't fucking with that R&B shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you was putting R&B on the album, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you was going the other way, but either way, still thank you for just making sure me and my son put this project together, because a lot of people don't know.
I mean, on the creative side, when I saw it coming together, especially when you reached out to George, I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah,
I get what you're trying to do. Yeah. All right. And then as my friend, see, I worked with you under he my friend who I don't want to see fail. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. The other shit, it was like, if he wasn't my friend, I probably would have been like, this how I would have got away from it. And this how I get out of stuff all the time. I just say a number I know you're not gonna agree with. I say
now this
like I say give me 10,000.
I say when Slug is working with me and I don't have to ask him and he in his DJ mode, that's when I know what I'm doing is right.
Yeah, the project was so intriguing. Even when I mentioned it, this what made me know that it was a dope project. When I was mentioning it to a few people on the phone, hey, hell yeah. People who I know would have gave me problems were saying, oh no, hell yeah. Hey, did you call such? I'm like,
that's hard. That's hard.
On the phone, like, wait a minute, it's too easy. You know, but they understood your vision, they understood your dream, what you was trying to do, and it made me understand, like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, maybe he owns something.
Let's understand though, if it weren't for you, my first album don't exist. I gotta pros, because remember, we was splitting. I was splitting from Bang. We starting our own studio with Bang. We got into it. He said pick the best ones, and I took the other ones, and I was booty faced it up, and you was like,
put that shit out.
Hey, put that shit out.
Yeah.
And I was word like put it out, so on and so forth. Even though it ain't me, et cetera, et cetera. And then you was like, oh, get the split sheet on all they ass.
Man, listen to me, man. It's some people, even including yourself, like, and I never, you know, it's some people who ain't gave me my flowers, and I don't care. For me, it just be like, I give people blessings because that's what I'm supposed to do as a human being. I'm supposed to help others. But listen, man, you remember when I got to deal with Empire, which I'm still in. Remember they gave me 10 sub-labels.
10 sub-labels. Yep.
Now, I want everybody to hear this because I need this to be documented.
10 sub-labels.
They gave me a label deal, and they gave me 10 sub-labels. 10, I want you to see 10. And then they told me, give them to all your friends, where they can distribute their own music without having to pay anything.
I was one of them.
Listen, hold on, because I'm finna give it to them in the raw, bro. Now, I want people to hear this. Out of 10 people who I say, you know what? I love you, bro. I'm finna give you a way to put your music out whenever the fuck you feel like it. And you can go get your homies. You can go get your homies, put your people music out, everything.
I know
it ain't gotta give me nothing.
I know where you going.
No, out of 10 motherfuckers that I gave this blessing to, would you believe it's 3? 3 out of 10 labels.
That's an F.
Just putting out music out of 10 people.
That's an F, y'all.
Even Empire was like, they asked me like not too long ago, like,
what other music?
No, they asked me what idea did I, because when they asked, they was like, I told them I needed to be able to get my friends distribution, but I don't want to distribute anybody. I don't want to deal, because I didn't want to deal with the part where you got to pay everybody, and I didn't want to deal with the numbers.
Right.
People, they sold 1 million records and they really only sold 2.
Right.
That's how I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with that. So I told them, is it a way that y'all can deal with it? And I ain't got to have no parts of it at all. He was like, how about we just give you like 10 sub-labels? I was like, explain that to me. So when they explained it to me, I said,
3 out of 7, y'all. 3 for 7.
Man,
three.
The man said, he tell me that. I said, oh no, they'll love that.
3 out of 10, y'all.
3 out of 10, bro. Listen, I still got love for these guys, so I'm never gonna say their names. But like, I gave these people these labels, and these were all people who I felt like at some point in my career helped me. So in exchange for them helping me, I said, oh, I got this big opportunity. Let me give it to everybody who I felt helped me in my career. Here's my gift back to you.
That's hard.
And these people shitted on the gift, bro.
I was not shitting on it. I don't know how
let me also say this. You're one of the reasons that I did so many records, because I looked up one day, because I can see everything y'all do, but y'all can't see nothing because it's a sub-label.
Yeah.
I looked up one day and said, did this motherfucker just do 10 records? He got me fucked up. Who do you think he playing with? Right? Hold on. I say, ain't no motherfucker on a sub-label go outdo the actual label. Nah, let me get my ass in and get the tapping on this drum machine.
And so remember, it took you 2 times. You told me the first time, and I ain't get it. I delayed. Then you hit me back up. You said live. Meet me. I think it was Bolingbrook. You was getting a new car. And you was like, no, I need you to meet me here because you don't get it.
Because the reason I was bugging you and Bang so hard, because y'all producers. So you 2 people having a label is like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate. Let me give you your flowers though, while I'm on here with you. When you turned all your niggas out west on, and I don't mean to say niggas, when you turned all your homies on out west, I said, that motherfucker gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I saw that you had all your guys on the label and you was dropping albums on each one of them, I was like, that's what the fuck Now that's what I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Now imagine if all 10 had a done.
That's what I thought. If all 10, somebody was.
All 10 had a done what you done, Chicago rap music would be a whole different story.
I agree. But I think because I was the only one doing it, it looked like an isolated effort. They didn't know we was together.
You from out west though. What about the 5 people I gave to it out south? And the reason I ain't gonna say their name, because I don't want nobody to be like, you had a label? You gotta wait to put music out and you ain't put me on?
Hey, Slug, do that, y'all. How have you handled the backlash? Because a lot of people, I've watched it. Let me explain this. They'll come to you, get the right way to do it, get mad they can't finesse you, go with the other group of finessers, and then block you out.
You know what? My uncle, may he rest in peace. what's for me is always gonna be for me.
Okay. Isaiah 2:2.
Here's one thing you can't block.
Isaiah 2:2.
You can't block my blessings, bro. Only I can do that. And arguing and fighting with you gonna block my blessing. I don't got no time to be wrestling with you, bro. That's the reason I got out the way of the R&B and the hip hop.
That's hard.
As soon as I listen, and let me document this too. And I need anybody that's on here to listen, bro. If you have something that it's your niche, and you feel like you over here focusing on this, focusing on that, and you neglecting your niche and neglecting your gift, this is why you're failing. Stop focusing on stuff that's not going, like, if your gift is knitting, you ain't got no business over here trying to make popcorn, bro.
Facts.
Why you trying to hop the popcorn lady? You knit. You supposed to be your ass in there with the machines knitting until your fingers is falling off. You feel what I'm saying? So when I figured it out, I said, no, everybody know me for house music.
What am I doing?
I ain't no rap DJ, and I ain't no R&B DJ. If people want to say, yeah, no, he do that juke shit.
Keep it in mind, though. You did that after putting out, what, at least 10 Respect My Grind albums.
Oh, man, please don't bring those up.
He ain't gonna talk about that, y'all. He talking like it's humble and and it was easy.
Hey,
keep him before
listen, bro.
Back in his dance lane.
Hey, listen. Respect My Grind is one of the reasons I got the hell away from rap. Bro, hey. I'm talking about putting artists on these. I'm talking about these world.
I'm talking about
actual units.
The ciphers, albums.
I tried to help the guys in the hip hop world as much as
engineering.
I'm talking.
We had in the 500 Mac West building, 500 West Mac. We had everything cracking over there. I'm talking about everything. It was literal one-stop shop.
Screen videos.
Double AC was her RP Dre. Double AC like.
Hey, listen. I'm glad you listen. Dre is one of the real reasons I step away from stuff that really don't help me feed my family. That shit killed my homie.
Doing shit for everybody else.
Dre died from helping everybody else but Dre. Dre was working even when he was sick.
I cried over that, boy. I know you cried.
Listen. Two of the closest people to me died helping people without really taking care of themselves was Dre and my man Tim.
But here's the thing. Don't nobody be like R.I.P. Dre. We don't get. I'm like, how Double AC helped lit. Hey, y'all, it ain't an artist in Chicago. If they rap or do R&B,
he didn't touch.
He touched them. I don't care if he gave them shirts, CDs. I don't care. It ain't a rapper in Chicago that DJ Double AC didn't help. And y'all shouldn't be hearing this for the first time right here. His name should be bigger than a lot of these people's names because he helped a lot of them. So when Slug say that, that's real pain because that's a fear.
Listen, man, I was at that man's funeral. You know, I don't go inside funeral homes and stuff like that. I don't go inside graveyards and stuff like that. I'm only going when it's my time. That's the only time they're gonna get me in there.
Yeah.
But just standing outside that man's funeral and just watching all the people walk past, I'm like, he helped you.
He helped.
He helped so many people. I was looking at people as they was going in saying, what you gonna do now? Like, what you gonna do now?
What you gonna do now?
He built so many careers, bro.
And I'm talking about everybody, y'all. I don't care who you name. Everybody, y'all. Everybody. I don't care who you name.
You know what though? You ain't got to listen. I got a podcast coming called wait a minute, can you put pictures in here?
I don't know. Can y'all?
I don't know. Let me see. No, you can't put pictures in there, I don't think. But it's called the Vinyl Review.
The Vinyl Review.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
That's hard.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But listen, On the vinyl review, I'm not gonna allow you to lie.
I can't wait to see that because
no.
you know a lot of people out here lying. Fuck.
No, I'm gonna look you square in your face and say, sir, that ain't true.
The lie detector test.
Ma'am, I heard different.
Oh God.
So don't come on my show lying, because I'm gonna hey, I don't want to fight with you, nothing like that, you know, because I don't need no security, none of that. Listen here, that ain't true.
You lying.
It is true. Can you correct me?
Can you correct me? Because I think AAC helps you.
Put me in my place. I'm okay with you putting me in my place.
For the people, because a lot of people coming to me and saying, man, tracks to copying. Would you help? Because I know you're closer to tracks than you are to me.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, can you differentiate for people? Because I watch tracks to video, the difference between.
Listen, you and Tracks are doing two different things. First of all, this is something Tracks that have been wanting to do.
Facts.
Like, because a lot of people they used to say this about Tracks 10, 15 years ago. Like, he don't fuck with nobody. He got his selective people he fuck with and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I know he may not ever say it, but I know I used to get to him. Like, you know, and he's like, no, I do fuck with dude. I just ain't fucking with him right now because I'm fucking with such. You know what I'm saying? So this is Tracks' way of going to grab all of the people that he always wanted to work with, and he's in a position now that he can actually help the people that he always wanted to work with, and he's in a better position where he can put out his own project.
That's cold.
He can put it. He got major distribution.
Let me tell you how I knew to say that. When I first moved back out here to LA, I was working at the Apple Store for a second. Trackster walked in there. I told him I knew you. I wind up looking at some studios for him to see which studio he was going to move into. So meaning doing that little interaction and our dialogue a little bit, I got to see the type of person Trackster was away from you. So
Tracks. A lot of people say whatever they want to say about Tracks, like, and I don't know what some of the events happened prior to me meeting them and all that, but I always tell people this: you don't fuck with him. He ain't never did shit to me.
That part.
So that whatever you and him got going on between you and him, like, he's never done nothing grimy to me. I fuck with him. And if
God.
Me fucking with him causes you not to fuck with me, so be it.
So be it. All right. Now, with that said,
all that pick a side shit, I don't do that. Like, you got to do something to me, bro. Like, you got to do something grimy where I'm saying, oh, no, that's grimy. I'm not fucking with you, period. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't done nothing to me and I'm in a position to help you, I'm going to help. You got to give me a reason not to help you or not to fuck with you.
So talk about next, Godzilla 114799. So let me preface it, right? So I went to Michigan State, right? So when I first, I'm from the footwork capital. All I'm seeing is, and then everybody coming out, they jitting though. I'm like, that ain't footwork. That ain't footwork. So me and Slug become partners, right? I hit my mans in Michigan. I say, hey, I got something. Hey, sit down. I'm finna hurt your feelings. I said, hey, that Godzilla track, y'all think y'all that come from Chicago, homie.
So listen, let me tell you how the Godzilla track happened in the first place. So I'm so mad at the nigga, I'm not even gonna mention his name. It's another DJ who was at this particular time, before I let him start using my R70, because I always had all the equipment. And I got that from Tracks. Like, Tracks used to be like, he was an equipment junkie. So I was lucky enough to be around him, and he'd get ready to get rid of something. Let me get, instead of giving, let me get back. You give it to the good time center. No, let me buy it from him. He was a tech junkie, a tech freak. Yeah. So I used to get all the latest stuff, sit around him and Matt, and watch how they operated all that shit. So I was super fortunate. So a lot of the ghetto house DJs didn't have that luxury. Right. Like, they wasn't the big studios and all that. Like I was recording in the big studios back then. Like you know.
Is that how everybody like the Corey Holcombs and the Deion Coles and all of that wind up being in your living room and like that, making their tapes because you had all the equipment?
My whole front room was the studio.
Okay.
I lived in Lansing. I lived in Lansing at the time. Lansing, Illinois. So all of the comedians used to come and do their cuts. I met everybody through Marlon Mitchell. So Marlon Mitchell is my buddy.
With the raspy voice, big ball.
Marlon bring all of them to the crib like, hey, son, I need to come out or something, right? That's how I met him, comedian Stick, everybody. That's how I met all the comedians. And then me and Ballhead, that's my dog.
Ballhead, yeah.
Ballhead from Inglewood. So he the homie. So they used to all come in my front room and recording all that shit. And then I wasn't even into I wasn't trying to DJ comedy shit or nothing like that. It was one of those, Marlon gonna throw me a couple of dollars and let them niggas do what the fuck they want to do. You feel what I'm saying? But this particular DJ, he didn't have no equipment. So I let him use my R70 one day, right? Boom. Matter of fact, he was working at an oil place. The man was changing oil for life. For this, I brought the man out of the oil place into the world,
yeah, to the king of house.
Let the man use my R70, right? Now, by this time, me and Dion, I done told Dion, me and Dion them had bought this thing called a Kai SO1. It was a sampler. This a Kai SO1 sampler.
Yeah.
I ended up figuring out how to make the 4 bottom pads on the R70 to MIDI it and make the 4 bottom pads control the sampler.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I tell the nigga when he got the he Godzilla one did by me first. The nigga had the samples inside the R70, and when I got the R70 back, which I didn't have to do, but I asked him anyway. Hey man, let me chop this motherfucker up. Let me use this right
on the thing.
But then the way he had it chopped, I ain't like it. So I got it off the end of the Pharaoh Munch album. Ooh. A lot of people, the Godzilla shit is at the end of the Pharaoh Munch album. Pharaoh Munch.
Get
it up, but I'm so
says, ain't it?
Loyal with a motherfucker. I asked a nigga like, you cool with me chopping it up my way? Motherfucker, cool. Later on down the line, man, he stole my shit. That's my record. Oh shit.
Word?
What?
I ain't know you got the beef over that record.
Yeah, nigga, that ain't his record. Now you know me, I don't do. Listen, I got documentation. I document everything. Yeah. I stamp and date everything. You got me fucked up. I stamp and date everything. I told him, just go look at the record. I gave the nigga
that number
is nigga credit on the record for the sample, and it wasn't even your sample. Because we never cleared the sample.
That's what that number is.
The 114799 is like, you know how you do the dates? You remember how I used to save my shit? 04, 36, 20. It was just a number. And if you go look at all of my shit saved from back then, it wasn't no names. It was all numbers. Because I was always remember shit by the numbers. 04, 22, 36.
Wow.
Okay. So, yeah, his ass, you know. And the nigga watched me save my tracks like that. Because here's the thing. And this is where they all fucked up at. Them niggas didn't even used to save their tracks.
What you mean? They'll just come over there and just
make they beats, go on out and go with it, and that be it.
So now it's your fault.
So listen, if you think I'm lying, ask a motherfucker to give you a master from 92 or 95.
Hey.
Ask them where they masters at.
they probably can't do that. With that said, is that how y'all came up with Work It?
No, Work It was Dion. Well, no, actually Work It was Steve Poindexter.
Who is that?
He made, motherfucker. Steve Poindexter is the nigga who made Work This Motherfucker. The original Work This Motherfucker. He got that Work That Motherfucker.
Work that motherfucker. Work that motherfucker.
That's Steve Poindexter, high school motherfucker back then, was the original motherfucker who made that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's documented. It's on Dance Man.
I never knew that. I thought that was y'all.
No, man. Steve Poindexter. Steve Poindexter made work that motherfucker.
So what about
Nick, listen. Matter of fact, let me hold on to that. All this is from a podcast, man.
Right.
No. I already talked to him. I'm bringing him on the podcast.
The dude?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, listen, everybody who made all of the tracks back in the days.
Beyond on there?
Everybody's coming on the podcast. Anybody that owe me a favor is coming on the podcast.
Okay.
If you don't come on the podcast, we fall out.
That's hard. So you put everybody on the podcast.
It's called the vinyl review.
You got to be there.
Yeah.
You got to come. Hey, I'm finna blow you though. Jilla coming?
Yes.
Oh, this the block. The block turn.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Tell what you did.
Tell what you did.
You ain't got to be. I'm right here. You just say it. It's the truth.
So we should wait till then to have the discussion about the block.
Yes.
All right, I ain't gonna ask you now. I'm gonna wait till your podcast.
Listen, the block club DJs and the block business separation. Oh, we gonna tell the truth.
Hey, cause you know I know the story, but we'll say it every
people don't know the story. Listen, my podcast, I think we started in the mid-February or close to it's either mid-February or close to the. In fact, I gotta get the meet and greet out the way because it's a lot. It's a lot to do before that date. But listen, I got enough people to interview for the next 5 years.
I'm finna go over that, Slug.
I got enough people interesting interviews for the next 5 years.
Every year. Every week.
Listen, you gotta understand, I got all of the chosen few guys. I got all of the old school house DJs. I got the DJs that did disco.
What about
we talking about the producers. We talking about the engineers who were there, the engineers who gonna tell you, oh no, when he came in the studio, the record wasn't together the way that it is. I put it together like that.
Oh, y'all finna go there. You finna go there.
Oh, you gotta know the truth.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, you gotta know the truth.
Club DJs.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I want it all documented. So instead of shooting a documentary, it's just gonna be a podcast.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Divine.
Hey, listen, and the only reason I'm talking about it now, because it's already done, already in the works, and can't nobody stop it.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
Now, at the end of the day,
stop that. Yes, sir.
We gotta talk about. We used to be at the studio sometimes, and you would get calls from Mr. Lighty himself, R.I.P. Chris Lighty.
R.I.P. Chris.
What that was like, because I know he used to want you to be a violated DJ, but here's what I loved about.
We was violators. That's why he was calling.
Huh?
We were violators.
First, but this guy rock with him. When you start doing block club DJs, he kept calling.
No, this is what happened. I only talked to Chris twice, so everybody can get the facts. I talked to him once with him talking about the Violator shit and, congratulating him. Because, when I first came to Violator, I had almost 300 DJs.
Yeah.
So they was shocked at that. Like, damn, this nigga. And I put that together in less than 2 weeks.
Nah, but you got it. I heard him tell you.
Hold on.
That you.
So the second call of me talking to him was us leaving. And he wanted to know why. So when I explained to him,
I think I was there.
When I explained to him what we wanted, and he said he never knew that. But it was already in the works. It was already
late. Block
late.
Club was gone.
Too late. You know what I'm saying? The phone call was too late. So I just let it be what it was. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. And may he rest in peace. He was a good dude. Took it like a sport. Said he wished it had went different. Wished us luck. And, do your thing.
That was hard.
But he had never seen nobody put that many DJs together. That
300. 300.
It was 300 plus.
How many it is now?
We down to about 40.
About
And it's finna be shorter than that.
Oh, you clean shop like that.
You know, when the separation came,
Some went.
half went with me, half stayed. Well, no, a third went that way, a third went my way, and then the third stayed with Violator. They made it the way that some of them could stay if they wanted to stay, and I gave them my blessing. Anybody that wants to stay over there, go right ahead, and I'm not mad at you. Like, we ain't picking no sides. You do what you think is best for you and your career. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what would make? Because a lot of people being in that position wouldn't do that. What makes you? Because a lot of people swear to God you mean, but I'm like, no, you're not.
Now I'm just. Here's the thing. You can't do business with non-business orientated people. I'm a businessman by nature.
Okay.
I'm talking about, I do business. And certain times when you do certain business, people don't understand, like, our friendship is out. Like, in order for us to remain great friends, we got to do good business.
Facts.
So you can say I'm mean, or he mean as hell, he hard, but this is what I always tell people. But if I ever snaked you, ever did bad business with you, anything, do I owe you anything?
Never.
And you know, I did a video one time and told, hey, if there's anybody out here in the world feel I owe them, please hit me up, DM me, whatever. Yeah, let's work it out. First of all, if you say what I owe you, let me figure out if I owe you that. And if I owe you that, let me pay you. Let me pay you, and then we call it even. I didn't get no calls.
That's cool.
You know, I ain't get no calls. If you feel I owe you, and it still stands to this day.
So it's like, I couldn't hear nothing.
And listen, anybody who feel I owe them anything, and it's nothing personal. If you feel like, man, I did this for you, that for you, this for you, okay, what does that consist of, me giving you back so I don't owe you? I don't want to leave this earth on you. So tell me how I can repay that. And if you say something ridiculous, like, nah, bro, I'm not.
That's hard.
You know, let me figure out a way to repay you.
Is it just age that got you there?
Experience. Age is being able to live to that point, and, you know, continuously live to get to that. But the experiences as I'm getting older, you know, and it's just you know, just not being around bullshit people. There's a lot of bullshit people in the world, man. Like,
true,
people just bullshit people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but I tell people this all the time. People are human beings. Human beings are the most unpredictable species on this fucking planet.
That part. You gotta forgive.
You have no clue
what they're going through.
You don't know what you may do until somebody puts you in that situation, and you be like, I didn't want to shoot this man, but the man backed me in the corner. And I don't even shoot people.
And now
but he my hand. So the thing is, nobody knows what they're capable of doing, be it good or bad. You don't know what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? So that makes you unpredictable.
So with that said, speaking of unpredictable, back when Barney's was the thing, you did something that changed the game. You came out with colored tapes.
Now, let me not take credit for that.
Okay, come on.
Now, I wanted to say this for my podcast, but I'm going to give it to you. So at this particular time, there was a place called AVT.
AVT.
V as in Victor. Okay. AVT. An older guy by the name of Jordan. I think he was Macedonia. He's from Macedonia or something like that. He had a different country.
Oh, the cat.
He came up with the color mixtapes.
Oh.
So we used to get the gray tapes and the clear tapes and all that shit made by him. One day I went out there and he was like, hey, look, we should try these.
Yo, plug.
Yeah. I'm saying, everybody liked the clear tapes, and, you know, because we was trying to look like the rappers. We wanted our shit to look like you know, the shit like the rap tapes and shit look. You know what I'm saying? Like
Arcane.
like Arista. Like we used to design our shit like, you know how the tapes Arista, they had barcodes and the writing and all that shit. We had to. He said no. He said no. Go with the colors, and people are gonna start saying the red one, the blue one, the green one.
But
and I just looked at him like,
hey, he changed the game.
I told him, I said, I tell you what.
He changed the game with that.
This is how he convinced me. This is how he convinced me. I don't know how he convinced everybody else. This is how he convinced me. He told me if it didn't work, I could bring them back and switch back to my other units free of charge.
Whoa.
So if I got 100, I got 100 units from them.
Don't buy the color ones. I'll give you these.
If they don't buy the color ones, bring the color ones back. We'll trash them. I'll give you 100 other ones that you usually be selling.
And them bitches flew. Them bitches grew wings.
In a day. The first batch of color tapes I had, damn. There's a blue and white mixtape. Motherfucker said, that's raw. How much?
And
same price.
And the color ones.
Motherfucker. Then this one I knew it caught on when people were saying, no, not this one. Your blue one.
He was right.
I want the blue one with the woo-woo on it. The blue one got that on it. Then the yellow tape. Man, I want the yellow tape. And I'm saying, oh shit, they calling them by colors. They don't even know the name of the tape. They calling them by colors. I went back to the man and said, do you got more colors? let's get more colors.
Go.
It was on from them. It was on. Talking about, I started going crazy on the mixtapes. I think I was doing them every 2 months, a new mixtape every 2 weeks.
So hard.
Motherfucker was like, when I started hearing people saying, I already got your yellow one. Okay, I need to come up with another one.
I purple to this day.
Let me go get the purple one. And listen, I'm gonna show you how fam really helped us, man. And man, listen, I ain't seen Jordan in a long time. Man. His name was Jordan. Jordan was, man, listen. We had the clear ones at first, the clear see-through.
This is with the regular right?
Hey, listen, he ran out of them colors. The man said, all right, we're going to go the same colors, but solid mixtapes. I say, this man is a monster, right? I said, so. He said, no, listen, we're going to go green, but the solid green.
And then put the white right now.
Put the white right now. So motherfuckers just say shit like, yeah, the green one, but not the see-through green one, the solid green one.
Solid green one. Hey,
but you seen my new move?
With the that's why I was just for the fade. I was like, is that
hold that thought? Hold the mixtape. Hold on.
I was just for how we replicate that today. God damn it! That's all. Hey, this hard, y'all. This hard, y'all. GFM. Is this not Isaiah 2:2? In the last days, the mountain of the folks' house will be the highest of all. The most important.
Listen to me, man.
Will be raised above all.
Listen to me. Hold on.
All over the world will stream there to worship.
Listen.
We back. We back.
Listen, right here.
USB. Tape the whole USB the whole time. You bought it back. You MF.
I am the motherfucking mixtape king.
You bought it back. You MF.
You hear me?
You MF.
Hey, listen. If Jordan sees this motherfucking, Jordan, thank you. You have made me the king of fucking mix. Listen, the mixtapes are on the mixtape.
Slug, don't we gotta do that to LSD?
What you want to do?
We gotta do that there.
Give me the design. I'll send it off and get it done for you, and show you how to load them. Fuck with the church.
Them stupid.
Yes.
Them stupid, Slug. My mama said, hell no.
Mixtapes. The mixtapes is on the mixtape.
The mixtape is on the mixtape. Officially back on the tape.
They're not fucking with me, man.
That's why you.
Hey, you know I don't even brag.
But that's why
king, and that's brag. But let me tell you something.
Question: How that?
I'm gonna put this on here on my man's live on Live's live. You niggas ain't fucking with me, bro. You niggas ain't fucking with me.
Hey,
I don't do no bragging. I let all my work speak for itself. But this right here changes the game. Sit y'all ass down.
Sit y'all ass down. As we sit talking about the tapes, quit fucking playing. Who ain't moving no units? Who ain't moving no units? Y'all better think. With that said, how that feel knowing you the king of a whole genre?
And who said I got left off Bad Booze? Fuck is wrong with y'all? Fuck is wrong with you niggas? Stop playing with me,
Who
man.
Said I'm left off Bad Boozy?
Man, stop playing with me, man.
Who said I'm left off Bad and Boozy?
Playing with me, man.
Juke dead?
Man, how?
How?
Hey, listen. I did the
Who said
I did the horseshoe, right? I did the casino, right?
I
had these at the casino, right? And motherfuckers was looking at me saying, "Hey man, what the fuck I'm gonna do with a tape, bro? I ain't got no tape in my car." I said, hold on, fam. Pop that motherfucker out on. Hey, motherfucker. Oh.
And I can put that right in my car.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen, I knew when I got this, man, and shouts out to my people in China. Listen here, man. I knew when they sent me this, when they sent me like 5 or 6 designs. When they sent me this one.
That's the tapes all over again.
Yeah, I said I know everybody gonna try to mimic it, whatever. That's okay. But what you don't have,
is the plug.
The mixes to go on it.
I asked, so I'm coming.
Oh no, I got you.
I ain't going.
Listen, what you don't understand is I don't mind sharing the love. You can't put on yours what I put on mine. We gonna do the same thing we was doing on the other tapes. Your tape different from mine.
With that said,
I don't care about you having no tapes.
With that said, it's LSD. Do you realize it's an official CPS project?
Yes.
You realize it?
Yeah. Hey, listen, CPS. Listen. I called you. I said, man, you ain't gonna never believe what I found.
That old hard drive.
I found all 3 hard drives.
That old hard drive. I do. I am.
Everybody that ever recorded that
that mean RP King Hood said that mean King.
Man, listen, I got King Hood whole project.
Hey, that's all we need. That. Oh my God, you found it.
Remember, we was before our time. We recorded everybody that was in there.
I was finna ask you where all that at.
I got all the things. I found everything. I found the entire hard drive with all the video footage on.
Putting that out there, release everything except that shit of you and Pope punking me. That can't come out.
I got that.
That can't ever slug. Promise that don't ever come out. I don't care.
I got you. You know what? It's a lot of footage I'm not gonna release. Like I wouldn't release the footage of King without going to get up with his family. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna put it on the flash drive and give it to his.
All right, we got that. What about the Hood Olympics?
I got all that. Listen, man. I got Herbo. I got Herbo when Herbo was young.
You got G Herbo when he's young.
Yeah. And he in the studio smoking and
he in there with us?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of there.
Same studio.
Herbo
bro.
In there with us.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
He was smoking in the remember, I don't know if you was there that day. But he kept asking could he smoke in the booth.
Everybody came through there.
He kept asking could he smoke in the booth. We like, nah, man. The man was like, I'll pay extra.
I think I remember that sound.
I'm like, all right, fuck it then. Shit, if he gonna pay extra, let him smoke in the booth. I remember Bang used to always be talking, man, the smoke will fuck the mics up.
Because that's
man, he paying extra. We can buy another mic, let that nigga smoke, man.
That's hard. Man,
listen, I got Pope when he was young. D-Lo.
Yeah, everybody.
What's the girl name?
Sasha.
Pink. What's the other girl name?
Pink.
What's the other girl name?
Hey, checks and plaques.
What's the other girl? What's the other girl name? They got the song with T-Pain.
CPS Studios.
What's the girl from got the name? That song with T-Pain.
That was our shit. CPS.
Man, everybody. Man, I'm talking about. I told
Flocka was in there.
I told I got Waka Flocka, Bo Deal. I just told what's his name with the raspy voice. What's his name? Coach Steele. I got
was in there.
Had his whole crew. Him and his whole crew.
Sly Polaroid.
Everybody.
Who else?
Everybody. I got video footage of Bump.
Caviar. The Cap One was in there.
Oh, you know Cap my home.
Everybody in there.
Cap my home.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, you know I had to get Cap.
You finna take over the internet.
Oh, you know, and then I'm only putting up pieces. 30 second segments.
So that's what you do for the
that's all you getting. That's all you getting.
Oh, you
I'm putting 30 to 30 to 60 second segments on my YouTube.
Hey, I'm finna put it out there. I learned this from you. Everybody take advantage from the teddy bear. Do nobody take advantage of that grizzly bear. Y'all hear this grizzly talk?
Nah, hey, man, I'm saying, listen.
Talk, right?
Hey, listen. Who was that? I was talking with my guys. He was like, man, I know they don't want to play the video game with you. Nigga, you got plenty of footage, don't you? I'm like, yeah.
You got all the footage on everybody.
I got ancient footage.
Everybody, I swear that was one of my questions. I said, where's the footage, man?
I got it all.
But you cannot put out punk and meat. That can't come out.
I won't do that.
That can't.
That's you make me mad.
That's something. Hey, him and the Pope punk so hard one time, y'all, and they recorded it. That's all I get y'all. It was the realest shit ever, though. It was finna get real. At least I thought. Whole time they planned too goddamn much.
Hey, listen. I got all the video footage, motherfucker. Remember you couldn't fall asleep at the studio.
You could.
Niggas would wake up, toothpaste in your face, catch up.
You had to wait till everybody was gone.
I got all that.
Hey, I remember when they was tearing the building down. And you stopped everything and went over there and got a piece of that Robert Taylor. You
got me a brick.
You still got the brick?
I still got that brick.
You still got it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's hard.
Pause.
Hold on. See, he still got the original brick from the building he lived in, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Isaiah 22 again. I said, damn. Damn, we in it. We over an hour. We in that bitch chopping it too. What's up, y'all? Everybody in that joint. Man, we going through it, eh? We got the original brick from the Robert Taylor homes. That's the original brick. The original brick from the Robert Taylors right here, y'all. Do y'all understand it?
That's a piece of 40. That's a piece of 49.50.
That's a piece of 49.50 right
there,
y'all.
Look, it got the pieces in it.
Do y'all understand how epic this is? I don't know where y'all just missing this history. That's the original 49.50 building brick right there, y'all. Robert Taylor, real.
Yes, sir. They man, listen, man. My phone finna die too.
Damn. All right. No, before we get out of here, you know, we doing 5 songs. I'm going through all we just went through a whole lot. 5 songs we would play for God to get into heaven.
5 songs I play for God to get into heaven.
God saying, man, Slug, time is welcome. I need your 5. That's the criteria. 5 records. Because I'm putting together a playlist to everybody when it's all said and done.
You know, 2 of my favorite artists, I probably would play. I'll just say the artists. It'll be songs from Anita Baker. And Sade.
Just 5 songs from either one of them.
Any one of them songs will get you in there.
Any one of them.
Them voices gonna get you in there.
Because at the end of the day, I'm like, you know, it'll send it up with like what slug, what songs you rocking with. So you said
one of them from Angel from Anita Baker gonna get you in there for sure.
True. Sade, my thing with Sade is keep looking.
Now, Ordinary Love.
Ordinary Love. All right.
But she got a new one. It ain't new.
Soldier of Love.
In front of the screen and all that stuff.
Soldier of Love.
No. Is that the name of it?
I'm a soldier of love.
No, it's newer.
Oh, I rock joint in it? No.
It's after all of the bangers she had made. She had made this one. Oh, I can't think. She's standing. She got like white on, and her band is in the background. The video and stuff going on in the background. That record. Whoo!
Got the name. That's two. Give me three more, slug. This DJ Slugo's 5.
Do Sade is it a crime?
Is that's cold. That's cold.
Do Anita Baker. Damn, I have to look at the catalog, man. Anita Baker. I can't look at it right now.
Baker song, y'all. How many songs you think in your catalog, slug?
I got over 600 songs. Shit, I probably got like 500 of them on Apple alone.
I gotta kick it up.
Hey, listen. I'm telling you what I told my little cousin. Ain't no catching me, man.
No, I gotta drop it down on them.
Listen, you know I can see when you finna drop.
I'm not going.
Hey, only way you gonna beat me, you gotta go to another label.
I got it. I'm not going, man. Fuck
hey, listen. Listen. You know I get a ping when one of y'all finna drop something. I'm looking. I do this. Hey, I'm finna be real with y'all.
I don't know if you on here, Walla, but we can't go, nigga.
Hey, listen. As soon as you get ready to drop something, I do this. I'm like, oh, he doing 10. Or if I do 5, I got him.
I ain't going.
Hey,
no.
Listen, I'm already up about 100 songs or more. So if you do 10, all I gotta do is 5, and I LeBron you right there. So I'm LeBron them right here.
I gotta figure out a schedule. I can't go.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get out of here though, as we think of the 5th song, we gotta talk about the Dem Fest, the thing that put it all together. Dem Fest is one of the greatest things I ever seen in my life, y'all. And I know we've been over here over an hour. I'm sorry. But Dem Fest is the Detroit Electronic Music Festival. When I tell you I saw who DJ Slugo is.
Hey, but listen. The Horseshoe was bigger than that.
The Horseshoe was bigger than that?
Not crowd-wise.
I don't know.
But energy-wise.
Hold on. Think of the conditions. We got to add in your whole set got missed because of what happened. She missed recording your whole set.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, Detroit Electronic Music Fest might have been crazy. It might
have been crazy because
the energy. The energy was off. Woo.
So you had his back.
And I saved, we ain't gonna say the name, but I saved somebody else's set.
You saved a whole nother set. And got on the mic and still kicked it. That's why I'm like, nah, he a rapper. He a rapper.
And that's when I first learned, like, oh no, I can host too. This is crazy.
Because you couldn't tell. When I tell y'all, I'm talking about 5,000 plus.
Hey, auntie.
Just ready. 5,000 plus just ready.
Yeah, we did send them up. We sent them up for
I had a whole Santa Claus knapsack of DVDs, y'all, right?
Got rid of all those.
Y'all don't understand. On a garbage bag. Santa Claus came to town, right? When Slug left the stage, and Slug on that mic, y'all, I think we didn't even have 10 DVDs left. We sold the whole bag. The whole bag. But no,
it was definitely
my mama said same old love.
Oh yeah,
Same old love.
Yeah, that's a banger.
I got it. Nah, but what you about to? I know. With any last remarks or comments, just let so you know, Slug, I had 80 questions.
For me? Let's do it again.
We got through 40 of them. How about that?
Oh, we good.
We
We
good. We goofy.
Yeah.
Dog. Yeah. We go get it. If we go get the rest out when I come over there, anything else will be uncivilized.
No,
you know
the other 40 at the podcast. You gotta come on. I gotta have you on the podcast, man.
No, I'm on there. If we do it, it's mandatory. And a sendo. And I gotta bring my son.
Oh yeah.
He fucking.
I watched him grow from a baby.
A real baby. They don't know that he was in the studio with your kids. We was all in there still working, trying to get it. He never babysit. Would you tell him he never led on he was interested?
At all. He never at all. That's shocking.
Like he was even.
It really did shock me because if it's in the bloodline, it's in the bloodline. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
He never
but
told
it
us.
Show you that your kids be watching you.
True. That do show that.
So watch what you do around your kids because they definitely paying attention.
They paying attention. That do show that. Well, Slug, man, thank you. GFM Godfriend, man. I know that's what you are. Indeed. That's all we talked about. Again, we going out with Isaiah 2:2. Remember, that's your verse. In the last days, the mountains of the folks' house will be the highest of all, the most important place on earth. It will raise above the other hills, and people from all over the world will stream there to worship. That's what you just explained.
Yes, sir.
And that's what
Salute.
I love you, bro. I'm gonna see you.
Love you, bro.
As soon as I get to town, I'm gonna see you.
All right, man.
In a minute, Slug.
Right.
Love, man. Hey, we could have kept going, y'all. We could have kept going, y'all. But we had to stop it. I got 31 questions left, shorty. I got 31 questions. That's shorties with the D or the Y. You feel? Or the T. You feel? I got 30-some questions. We got so much we could have talked about. But again, Slug helped out on every joint on LSD. He did that for me and my son. He played his part on LSD. It was deeper than a brotherhood. It was square business at the end of the day as well. Only songs he didn't help out on is the Jody record. And as he said, that we had Danny Boy already. Everything else, he helped that come together. And between him, my son's music, man, y'all see what made my job so easy now? Like why my job was so easy? I ain't asked him his favorite joint on the album, a lot of stuff. But again, he on track 20, Get Excited. That's his record. I remixed him for the second time, and that's his record. And this February the 2nd, and his JUKE mix on track 20 starts at minute 2:22. You can't make this up. Sometimes you just gotta let God drive, y'all. And I'm a living testimony of that. And y'all continue to enjoy y'all evening. Tomorrow we're gonna have a good special about women in music. And we're going to have that conversation with Nikki Bamboo to get that through. So how about that? We got a lot we could have asked them, but it's a lot of tools up in there. We're going with 2:22, song 20, track 20, minute 2:22. Get excited. And that's how we going out. GFM. Again, y'all. Love, y'all. Peace. I had 31 questions I ain't asked. Turn up a dime. Turn up a dime. Turn up a dime. Turn up a dime. Take the pulls and get excited. And that's how we going. Coming soon, as Big Bro himself said. And if you hear me call him Big Bro, for real Big Bro, that's my brother in real life. I ain't get to talk about the road trips and none of that, but when I'm on his show, I'll make sure we get that off. But like I said, enjoy y'all evenings. Isaiah 2:2. That's the verse of the day. And mighty y'all. GFM.